What's up guys, Trey here, back with another video. I know it's been a while, but I'm coming back and I'm going to start making videos this week on offense. And today specifically is going to be on man offense. That's right, it's very important and something that I haven't formally gone over yet, but it's not that bad. It's actually really simple and easy as long as everyone's on the same page, right? So that's what this video is hoping to do, is get everyone on the same page so that when we run it in games, it'll go really smoothly. So I've shown you guys what man offense looks like in the defense videos. I just haven't explained why it looks the way it looks, right? So I'll set it up here. There's the person with the disc here. The disc will make this little yellow thing. And then there's another handler back. They can be in a variety of places. But most importantly, in man offense, we like to have a stack, right? So there's a stack of players all in a line going down the field. And so that's what our stack would look like. And we line up our stack. Whoever lines it up is the first man in the stack. They set the stack. That's this guy here. And we set the stack up on the opposite side of the force. So let me say that again, because it might be a little confusing at first. If let's say that they are forcing us home, right? They're forcing us over here. That means that they want us to throw into this area here, right? And now, of course, there's going to be men manning over here, which is fine because we're faster than them. We're going to beat them to that space anyways. But we know that they want us to go to this space here. So it wouldn't make sense for us to move this stack over here, right? That'd be weird. We'd be taking up the space we want to throw into. So instead, we move our stack slightly to the right, or the away side, and in fact it could even be a little further to the right, just to give us more space to work with over here, right? Now, when I did the man defense video, I made it sound like, you know, nothing could ever break down this defense, but that's not really true. Theoretically, nothing should be able to break down this defense, but it just so happens that, you know, people are faster, people can cut well, and eventually someone's going to get open. So in this video, we're going to go over how we get open and how we systematically try and break down their man defense, right? So rule number one is, if we're set up like this, let me put a man here. If we're set up like this, rule number one is cuts always come from the back of the stack. They always come from this guy here, right? He makes his move. He can either he'll start going deep and then cut under to get it there, or he can cut under and then go deep. Either or. You want to make some sort of move. Now, if it's pretty nice if they're forcing us deep. Let's say they're forcing us deep, and they are really forcing us deep for some reason. They fall asleep, and they're like all the way down here. Or that last man's playing like all the way down there, and that's this guy's man. You don't even have to make a cut. You can just bust deep because he has all that ground to make up on you. All the space right there. He has to catch up to you in. And that's really difficult to do. So you might as well just go deep. That's called poaching. If they're poaching, if they're standing really far away from you, then just go deep, right? Sometimes even what'll happen is if they are set up like this and they know that we want to throw it into this space, the man who's here will actually move and just stand in this space, so it makes that throw really difficult. And that's called a poach. That's a big poach. This man, immediately, his job, if it's recognized or someone yells poach, his job is just to bust deep as fast as possible. Just get out of there, and it's a really easy way to score a quick point. I digressed there a little bit because I want to really drill in how we cycle through this man offense. So once this guy makes his cut, let's say he goes in, goes under, and let's say he gets it. He gets the disc here. He gets the disc. Gets the disc here. What happens now, right? What do we do now? This whole stack moves back. Everyone will run back just a little bit until they're about this distance away again from the man with the disc. The man with the disc is now there. Everything would kind of move back, right? And that's just how we progress it up the field. Then the cut, I guess this guy's gone now. So then it would be this guy's turn to move. And this guy actually would go into the stack. He would become the first man in the stack. And then this guy still stays as the reset handler. And then we always want to have about 5 people in the stack. We want to have the person with the disc, the reset man, and the 5-man stack, right? But what I really want to go over quickly, right at the end of this video, is actually what happens when it doesn't work, right? Like how do we keep cycling through? Because oftentimes it's not going to work right off the bat. So let's say this man makes his cut. He goes up, goes under, and doesn't get it, right? So this throw from this guy here can't happen because this guy here is playing too good of defense. Well, he immediately, if he's here, if he hangs out in this space and keeps calling for the disc because he thinks he's open, that is very bad. Because now, this guy's defender is just standing with him right here, right in the middle, if you remember, right in the middle of all the space we want to throw into. That's called clogging the lane. We do not, at any point, want to clog the lane, right? The space they want to throw into, we call the lane. If someone's standing in it, waiting to get the disc, that's not going to get thrown to them because they're covered. It's called clogging the lane, and we do not want that. So what he does is he immediately, instead of standing around and loitering in the lane, he immediately runs as fast as possible, as fast as he was cutting, to the front of the stack, or to one behind the front of the stack, depending on if the front of the stack is a handler or if he's not a handler. If he's not a handler, then he goes to the front of the stack. If he is a handler, then he goes behind that handler in the stack. And I would explain that, but I want to keep this video a little shorter for you guys today. So, that's called clearing the lane. That move right there is going from here to making a cut, not getting it, and then getting back in the stack. That's called clearing the lane. And that's what needs to happen every single time a cut is made from the back of the stack. And now, that means that this guy in the back of the stack becomes this guy. And now there is a new back of the stack. So this guy is now a different guy, and it's now his turn to cut. So that is basically how a stack works. I want to mention one last thing. Let's say that the stall's getting high, the guy with the disc doesn't have anything open to him, and he wants to reset the disc. Let's say that this guy gets it around on this side. He makes that cut and gets it here. That'd be very good for us. He gets the disc over there from this guy, gets thrown around that way. That means that's a big, deep cut from the man at the back of the stack, because now this guy's in a power position. That's what we call that. When you get the disc up line, it would really more often be actually on this side of the field if he cuts up line and gets the disc here on a little dinky throw from this guy. Let's draw him with the disc. Now his defender has to catch up with him from there, and while we wait for him to catch up to him, this guy here is going deep as fast as possible. It's a really easy way to score on a deep throw in a transition, and we'll probably be looking for that a lot from the reset. And that actually, we have plays called pull plays where we might even do that right off the start is try to get a handler in a power position and then huck it deep as fast as possible. So that is the intro to man offense. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if anything was confusing. Ask me questions. Hopefully this video will get out a little while before our game today so you guys could take a peek at it. I know Oxford usually goes zone, but I don't think I'm going to make the zone video today. That might be for tomorrow or another day. But it'll definitely be the next video we make. Just remember to clear the lane and always cut from the back of the stack. Always, always, always clear the lane and cuts from the back of the stack. And if we all are on the same page with that, our man offense is going to go very smoothly. We're a very athletic team, and we'll be able to really kill these teams on man offense. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you're having a great day. And yeah, thanks so much.